The 2014 World Cup, held in Brazil, is the 20th time that the competition has been held. 64 games will occur over 4 weeks, and 32 teams will be fighting for the opportunity to play on the 13th of July in Rio de Janeiro in the final. It is the second time that Brazil have hosted the World Cup, and in 6 previous occasions, those who've hosted the World Cup have actually ended up winning it, starting with Uruguay in 1930, the first World Cup and the first hosts, and obviously in the United Kingdom we remember 1966 when England won the World Cup at Wembley. Well, first of all, the benefits are open to debate. We've seen regularly on our television screens in the evening people protesting that the money to host this tournament could have been much more effectively spent on projects which would have benefited the poorer members of society in Brazil. That said, between 2010 and 2014, around $30 billion of extra expenditure has occurred in the Brazilian economy associated with this tournament, and that's generated about 3.6 million jobs, building the roads, airports, hotel and stadia associated with hosting this tournament. In addition to that, $13 billion of tourism spend will occur as 600,000 additional tourists come into Brazil to watch the tournament. The 2014 tournament will generate about $1.4 billion worth of sponsorship. The sponsors are in 3 distinct groups. The partners, who are the people who get the most exposure in the tournament, people like Sony, Coke, Visa, Emirates Airlines, paid $730 million for the privilege. The sponsors, who are at a slightly lower level, have paid about $500 million for the privilege. And then there are national Brazilian sponsors who have paid out about $170 million to have their company's name associated with this tournament. So now the important question. At the risk of upsetting the whole Brazilian nation, I'm going to say that Argentina are the team that I think are most likely to win the World Cup. But for those of you who would like an outside bet, I think that Belgium will give you a lot of value.